products that you're using. You can hear baby in the back. She okay? Hey, mommy! Mama! Hello, I'm Judy, the organizer and creator at Rescue My Space. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. Hello. All right, so today's video is a fun one because I'm going to be showing you how to create your very own well-organized linen closet. Yes, I know. I've done a few videos talking about linen closets, but I'm going to show you some step-by-step tips on how you can create your own linen closet. See, look, one of the great things about having an organized linen closet is you can find all of your linens, all of your bedding easily. Everything is easily accessible. You can create a neat space so it'll look nice, well maintained. So at the end of the day, you can keep it that way. So with that said, I'll be telling you guys how to organize it, and I'll also be showing you guys how to organize it or how I'm reorganizing my linen closet. So with that said, let's get right into the video. So step one is to clear out and declutter your linen closet. If you're someone who finds this step difficult, I would suggest working in sections. So maybe clear off one shelf, declutter, and then go to the next shelf. Clearing out your linen closet is going to show you guys the canvas that you have. It's also going to help you get rid of all those nonsense, those items you don't even use, don't care about, don't want, which will open up for the new items or your existing items that you actually use. So what you're going to do once you take everything out, you're going to sort through all of your items. You're going to determine what items you want to keep, discard, donate, sell, give away, whatever it is. This is a time for you to decide where these items are going to go or whether they're going to stay or not. So a great way to determine if you're going to be keeping an item is to evaluate its condition, its usability, and your personal preference. Step two is to group similar items together or create categories. This is probably the most important step in this process because this is going to help you know exactly what you do have. So how I'm doing it in my linen closet is I'm grouping all of my bed linens together. I do plan on storing them in some new storage bags. I'm also separating all of my hair products, all of our towels, our toilet paper, and just all the items that will be going inside this linen closet. So after you've gone through everything, you've categorized everything, all the similar items are sitting next to each other, now it's time to measure. So step three is to measure. Of course, you can measure at any time. You can measure before you start decluttering or even after, but it's really important that you do it before you purchase organizing products. You need to know the dimensions of where said organizing products will be sitting. And if you don't measure, you're just doing guesswork, and we don't do guesswork here. We know exactly what we need. So you will need the length, the width, the height, the depth. This is going to help you understand what products can fit in said area. So number four is to assess and optimize your storage space. So you need to figure out how much space you have now that you've measured and what organizing products will be going back in. I'm someone who adds organizing products around my entire home. So this process does take time, but it's pretty simple. When it comes to a linen closet, I like to use very soft, clean, natural bins. Like I like to go for cloth or fabric type of bins because I like my linens or my bedding to sit in soft-ish items. I also like to use plastic storage bins because it's easy to clean off. And then I also love to use natural elements. I like to bring in the outside into the in. That's just kind of my vibe right now. So I'm so in love with like water hyacinth. I'm in love with like anything wicker, anything rattan or rattan. I just love those natural elements, those natural materials when it comes to really just any space in my home, but especially the linen closet. Also, hooks are great if you're someone who will be adding like different towels, maybe like even robes in this area. Adding a hook to a door is perfection. I also love shelf dividers when it comes to our towels. Fun fact, I grew up with like 2 towels, so I'm obsessed with towels. So yeah, anyway. Fun fact. Also, if you're someone who needs extra storage space, you can always use hanging organizers. I love a door rack. If you watched my pantry makeover video in my spring cleaning series, I added this beautiful new door organizer or door rack from the Home Edit, and I love it. I'm thinking of adding it in other spaces in my home because it just blends with the door because it's clear. But the Container Store does have the Alpha door rack, which I think is the upper echelon of door racks. It's just beautiful. It's inexpensive. You can add a lot of baskets to it. I love it. I would always recommend, like, hands down. So yeah, especially if we're going with functionality and aesthetics, the Home Edit version is more so aesthetics in my opinion. So like my linen closet, if your linen closet is also a linen closet that your guest will share, I would suggest that you have different sections for your guests. So maybe a bin that holds all of like guest items, like maybe the, you know, the travel size shampoos, body washes, the washcloths. I would suggest having a separate section for your guests so that when they do visit and use this space, they know exactly where to go. So when it comes to folding your linen, especially that stubborn fitted sheet, if you haven't already, I do have a video showing you guys how to fold a fitted sheet, but I will be showing you how to fold one in this video as well. I'll show you right now. By the way, I have baby down here, so please excuse the noise. You're first gonna start with your fitted sheet inside out. So step 5 is to utilize vertical spaces. So again, if you're someone who needs extra storage space, I would suggest using maybe the walls in your linen closet or of course that door. Adding a door rack, like I mentioned before, will give you ample amount of storage, especially for those items that are maybe small in size and don't necessarily need to sit on a shelf. Utilize the entire space, the walls, the ceiling, the floor if you need to, that door especially, utilize that door. It's so important. So step number 6 is to organize by frequency of use. Go through your items, see what you use all the time. For those items that you use frequently, put them at eye level. You don't want to struggle to get these items. When things take a long time to get to, when they require a little bit of struggle, it makes it harder to organize or keep that space organized. We don't do that anymore. We make sure that everything is easily accessible and that we can get to whatever we need in seconds. Typically, our towels would sit a little bit higher, our toilet paper sit all the way at the top, and our bed linen sit at the bottom. I'm still gonna have my bedding sit on the bottom, but I am gonna be changing up where my towels sit. I do want them to sit a little bit lower, and I want like the other things that sit in the middle to kind of switch, but what I am gonna keep at eye level is my makeup. Sabria is gonna have her new bin. We're designating a bin for her stuff, and also the guest bin, so. So step number 7, which is my all-time favorite, and that is to label your bins or really your organizing products that you're using. You can hear baby in the back. So as you probably know, if you don't know, labeling is a great way to know exactly what is in said organizing products or where things sit. Even if your items are sitting in a clear bin, I still suggest labeling because trust me, when you don't have to think and when you can see that label, you just know what's in there. And it just makes everything easily accessible, which is so important, especially now that I have a baby. I love a good handwritten label, but if you cannot handwrite or don't want to handwrite, you can always use a label maker. There's so many out there. You can always go on Amazon. Amazon has beautiful labels that I have used in my space and in other people's space, and I will always recommend that as well. Or you can even take a piece of tape and label. There's so many ways to do things on any creative level, on any design level, and you can find the right way for you. At the end of the day, the most important part when it comes to organizing your linen closet is maintaining it. So creating a space that's easily accessible, that looks beautiful, that's aesthetically pleasing, and that works with you, that fits your lifestyle, it's what's gonna help you maintain your space. So regularly go through your linen closet. If you see that you're not using a certain bedding item, makeup, maybe your hair products, get rid of them. Don't leave them in your linen closet so you can make space for new items. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. I hope that you are able to take some of these tips and implement them into your linen closet. And I hope that this video was clear. I hope it made sense. I hope it helped you decide whether you should organize your linen closet. If you did, let me know in the comment section below and let me know how everything is turning out. Alrighty, so as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so very much for watching this video. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.